Starting to heat up, ladies and gentlemen, and one of the most creative scores in the W.
Starting to go on a rampage here. They've cut it to 5.
And with the first overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft, the Chicago Blackhawks are very proud to select from the Regina Pats, the Western Hockey League, Connor Bedard.
What is going on, everybody? This is Mike Hughes, and you're listening to Mike on the Mic, and everything Chicago Bears related podcast. And I say that specifically because it's a very different kind of season now. We're back in it. I'm excited about it. I mean, you guys should be too. It's Chicago Bears Sunday, baby. We're back. We're better than ever. I mean, I'm excited about it. You guys should be too. It is our preseason prediction show. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a blast. I just got back from Iowa. We were covering the Chicago Cubs, the Iowa Cubs, and all of minor league baseball. It was an absolute blast. I can't wait to show you guys what we got going on with that for the future. But today specifically, talking about the Green Bay Packers, breaking it down. Let's get into it. Week 1, the Bears are going to take the North. This is the beginning of a very special season that we all know is potentially in the works right now. I'm excited about this. I mean, it's definitely a different kind of conversation than it was even a year ago. Last season, obviously, we had the Aaron Rodgers "I own you" game, and we also had so many losses that you can't even put into words how bad last season was. But in less than 6 months, Ryan Poles completely changes this team and flips it on its head, and we look like we're in a position right now to be in the best situation possible going into this game. Going into this game right now, Tevin Jenkins is out for the Chicago Bears. For the Green Bay Packers, wide receiver 1, not even an argument. Wide receiver 1 and Christian Watson is out. I'm really excited about what this means for the Chicago Bears' defenses. Right now, to me, it's going to be a very run-heavy game. I don't think they're going to have Jordan Love airing out the ball more than 25 times. It's going to be exciting to see what position they potentially put him in, but I think it's going to be a very run-heavy game for them. Obviously, A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones, they're going to be running the ball a lot, especially against a defensive line that still has a lot to work on when it comes to stopping the run. I like Zach Pickens. I like Javon Dexter, but they're still rookies. You know what I mean? Like, these are proven backs. So I'm excited to see what it means for us moving forward. Obviously, in today's show, we're going to be doing a pregame prediction, and then we're obviously going to be doing our dogs of the week, baby. But with that being said, I'm hype about this. I hope you guys are too. What are we feeling? What are we feeling right now going into this game? What does the conversation look like? What do you want to see other than a Chicago Bears W, of course? But I think for me right now, the big thing that I'm taking away from this game and what I want to see the Bears doing moving forward is really just utilizing Justin Fields to the best of their ability. I think that's really where I'm at. And somebody in the comments said positive but nervous. And that's exactly, I think, where all of us are right now. I don't see anybody who's completely shitting on the Bears or Justin Fields right now, saying that it's not going to pan out or it's not going to work, or that we're in a situation to where, you know, we're just gonna fall flat on our ass. And I don't think anybody really feels that way. I think right now, more than not, everybody's excited to see what could potentially happen today. Everybody's excited to see Justin Fields and DJ Moore, some big drops through the air, and I think we're obviously going to get a couple of those. I can't wait to see the air and water show between him and DJ Moore. But you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think no matter what, at the end of the day, what we need to take away from this game is that Justin Fields has arrived. And I don't say that in terms of just winning the game. I mean, I want to look at him from a clear perspective and say he looks 10 times better than he did the first time he took a snap as a Chicago Bear in 2021. And against what? It was technically the Rams, but you really saw him against Cleveland. That's really where I'm at. You know, you want to see him in the best situation possible. You want to see him in a position to where, hey, listen, this is our guy. And there is no conversation about Caleb Williams. There is no conversation about what happens if Justin Fields, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear it. this is the guy moving forward. And that's what I want to see today. I want to see Bears fans excited. I want to see Bears fans screaming MVP chants for Justin Fields. I want to see us in a position right now to where the same way they looked at Lamar Jackson just a few years ago, that's really where you're at with it. And I think when you have those conversations and you say to yourself, listen, this is my franchise quarterback. This is the guy I know that we can move around. That's all you need. That's all you need to build a franchise is you just need one guy. You can build your linebacker core. You can get the best corners, the best safeties, the best offensive line, the best weapons in the world. We know as fans more than anybody. If you don't have a quarterback, it's all for nothing. Now, the Matt Nagy era was completely different. There were so many things that went wrong, like Cody Parkey, Matt Nagy, Mitchell Trubisky, and so many other things. Completely understandable. But at the end of the day, in 2018 in the playoffs, if we had a Patrick Mahomes, if we had a Deshaun Watson, if we had an Aaron Rodgers, if we had one of those guys on this team, it might have been a different conversation. But now that you have a quarterback that you believe in, that you think you can get the best out of, and he can get the best out of us, I think it's a perfect balance of how we can help him and he can help us. And I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. A couple guys I'm also excited about because I want to get it through. Tyreek Stevenson. I think Tyreek Stevenson is going to have a great day. Getting through the rookies a little bit. Tyler Scott and Tyreek Stevenson, I'm really excited about today. Zach Pickens is another guy. Javon Dexter, guys that we're just going to name all the rookies at this point, but really seeing them be the best versions of themselves. It's just great to see. It's great to feel. It's great to see. I'm really excited for Tyreek because I think he is going to be one of the better Bears corners in the near future. That's truly just how I feel. It's going to be exciting. I got Frank Marshall in the comments right now said pick 6 Kyler coming up. Watch, baby. I'm so excited. And Kyler Gordon being as great as he's been all off season long. Spider Gordon rocking out with the Spider-Man content. It's going to be fun to see him really be the best version of himself as well. And I think alongside him, Jalen Johnson and Tyreek Stevenson, on top of Jaquan Brisker and Eddie Jackson, I think we have one of the better young secondaries in the entire league. I don't think that's a question. So I'm really excited to see them eat up at Jordan Love today because I don't think Jordan Love is really at that point yet. I don't think he's at that point where he's comfortable reading defenses or he's comfortable making throws that are in tighter windows. He's not going to go after a guy who's doubled, and especially with Christian Watson out, like from a passing perspective, you have Romeo Doubs, who was a little banged up throughout the week. But it's like, what are you really looking at? You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to be able to do? So he's kind of set up to fail, at least for this week. And if he can capitalize on that, all power to him. But, as confident as we are about other guys on this unit, DeMarcus Walker, Yannick Ngakoue, Tremaine Edmonds, Jack Sanborn, TJ Edwards and others, we understand that we're not scrubs defensively anymore. We're here to play and we're ready to win. So I'm really excited about it. Frank Marshall said only if we had Robbie Gould in 2018. It's a conversation I had with myself a lot. But he's currently a free agent. I still love Robbie on this team. But I'm rocking. Caro isn't, the worst either. But with that being said, we're going to get into our pre-game predictions. Really excited about this one. I got the Bears winning 28-17. If you don't got the Bears winning 28-17, what are you doing right now? Because honestly, I'm looking at it from all boards. I definitely think they're going to score some touchdowns early, but I think we're going to be able to neutralize that throughout the game. I think they're going to be very run heavy, but once this defense gets locked in, obviously this is their first time for a lot of them playing together as a unit in a real game. I think Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon are going to be great offensively, but I just don't think they're going to be great in the red zone. So I'm going to give it 17 points today for the Green Bay Packers. I think Justin Fields explodes. I think we get a rushing touchdown and 3 touchdowns passing. I'm going to go out on a limb. This is obviously completely random. 1 rushing touchdown from Justin Fields, DJ Moore touchdown, a Robert Tonyan touchdown, and I'm going to go out on a limb and also give one to Cole Kmet. I think we see 2 tight end touchdowns today. But I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We got our dogs for the week coming up before we get out of here because pregame is in less than 15 minutes. But with that being said, our dogs of the week, obviously every single week, if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that follow button. We do our dogs of the week, offensive and defensive player of the Chicago Bears, who we think is going to have the best performance. Today, first and foremost, offensively, I'm giving it to Justin Fields. I know that's not a hot take. It's definitely somebody who took offensive player of the week a lot last year because he was really the only bright spot of it. But, I just think you're in this position right now where not only are you going to be such a amazing acquisition at the running part of this game, but from a passing perspective, a passing perspective is where last season, it really didn't matter. Let's be real. It really didn't matter what we were looking at. We were just watching him rush for over 100 yards a game, and we were happy about it. If he passed for 150, we were cool as long as he rushed for 100. But the fact that you have all these guys now, I'm looking at Justin Fields at minimum 270 yards passing today, at least 50 yards rushing. You're looking at it from that perspective and saying we're going to see the best version of him, the Ohio State Justin Fields that we knew was potential to win a Heisman. I think that's why I have him as my dog of the week. I think he's going to go out there and he's going to show everybody why he is the franchise quarterback of the Chicago Bears. And on defense, I'm more excited about this one. I'm a defense guy. Tremaine Edmonds, first game as a Chicago Bear, coming from Bills Mafia. This guy is everywhere. Off ball, on ball, he can do it all. Tackle for loss, he'll wrap you up no matter where you are on the field. I'm really excited to see him fully healthy. Really excited to see him just on the field with guys like Jack Sanborn and TJ Edwards, who were ranked very highly last year in the linebacker position. TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds were both top 10 linebackers going into this season. I think they're going to be great together. And on top of Yannick Ngakoue and DeMarcus Walker, you're really going to be able to utilize him to the best of his ability because now we have a pass rush. So I think it's going to be great. Dogs of the week, Justin Fields, Tremaine Edmonds. It's going to be exciting. Before we get out of here, I do want to say I appreciate you guys tuning in. We will be going live in a post-game show following the Chicago Bears win against the Green Bay Packers. Until then, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Thank you guys for always being here. If you haven't hit that follow button already, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at theshy.kid, theshy.kid on all social media platforms. Go Bears, baby. Bear down.
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we're making a place. We talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.